Ever find yourself drowning in textbooks, sacrificing sleep for study sessions, yet still feeling completely unprepared come exam day? You're putting in the hours, but the results just aren't there. The problem isn't you, it's how you're studying. Let's face it, traditional studying can feel like trying to fill a leaky bucket. You're pouring in effort, but the information just seems to slip away. That's why today, I'm sharing a proven 4-phase framework that helped me not only survive but thrive in my academic journey. This isn't about cramming, it's about mastering the art of studying smarter, not harder. Alright, let's dive right into phase 1. Setting up your study space for ultimate success. This isn't just about tidying up, it's about creating an environment that primes your brain for focus and deep work. First up, banish distractions. Imagine your phone as a black hole for productivity and toss it into a different galaxy, or at least another room. Silence those tempting notifications and put it on Do Not Disturb. Tell your family or roommates your study hours are sacred. Next, embrace minimalism. A clutter-free desk equals a clutter-free mind. Keep only the essentials within arm's reach. Trust me, less is more. Now let's talk lighting. Ditch those harsh overhead lights. Opt for a well-positioned desk lamp with natural warm light. It's easier on the eyes and can actually boost your mood. Temperature can make or break your focus. If you're freezing, you'll be too busy shivering to concentrate. Too hot, and your brain feels like it's melting. Find your sweet spot. I like to keep mine around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Invest in your physical comfort. An ergonomic chair and good posture support are non-negotiable. You're going to be spending a lot of time here, so make sure your body is happy. Now let's optimize your study sessions. Enter the Pomodoro technique. Work in focused 25-minute bursts followed by a 5-minute break. It's like interval training for your brain, keeps things fresh, and prevents burnout. Surround yourself with inspiration. Decorate your space with motivational quotes, vision boards, or images that ignite your passion for learning. Organization is key. Use trays, drawers, or boxes to keep your stationery, highlighters, and sticky notes in check. A designated space for everything prevents mental clutter and wasted time searching. Embrace the power of a digital detox. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer, silence social media notifications, and create a dedicated workspace free from digital distractions. You can even use apps to temporarily block distracting websites. Finally, bring in some life, literally. Add a green plant or calming elements to your study space. Studies show that natural elements boost concentration and reduce stress. Plus, who doesn't love a bit of greenery? Now that you've built the ultimate study sanctuary, let's upgrade your learning operating system with Phase 2 speed learning techniques. These methods will help you absorb and retain information faster than ever before. First up, active recall. Ditch the passive highlighting and put your brain to work. After reading a section, close the book and try to recall the key points. This forces your brain to actively retrieve information, making it stick. Next, spaced repetition. Remember those flashcards you made? Don't just cram them all at once. Space out your review sessions, gradually increasing the intervals. This reinforces the neural pathways and makes those memories stick like glue. Time for the Feynman technique. Imagine explaining the concept you just learned to a 5-year-old. This forces you to break down complex information into simple terms, revealing any gaps in your understanding. Speaking of explaining, teach what you learn. Find a study buddy, a willing family member, or even talk to your pet. Explaining concepts aloud helps solidify your understanding and uncovers areas that need further review. Mind mapping is your new best friend. Transform linear notes into engaging visual maps. Connect ideas with branches, colors, and images. It's a powerful way to see the big picture and remember relationships between concepts. Mix it up with interleaving practice. Instead of studying one topic at a time, jump between different subjects. This keeps your brain engaged and challenges you to recall information in different contexts. The SQ3R method is a classic for a reason. Before diving into a text, survey, question, read, recite, and review. Preview the material, ask questions, read actively, summarize key points, and review regularly. Supercharge your learning with audio, video summaries. Listen to podcasts, watch documentaries, or check out educational YouTube channels. Audio-visual learning can be a game changer, especially for auditory or visual learners. Prime your brain with pre-reading. Before class, skim through the assigned material. This gives you a mental framework and makes it easier to absorb information during the actual lecture. Finally, embrace the power of why. Develop a curious mind and question everything. Ask why at least 5 times for each concept. This deepens your understanding and helps you connect the dots. We've covered setting up your study space and turbocharging your learning speed. Now let's dive into Phase 3 Memory Mastery. These techniques will transform you into a memory whiz capable of retaining even the most complex information. First up, mnemonics. Turn dry facts into memorable acronyms, rhymes, or songs. It might sound silly, but it works. Remember Roy G. Biffy for the colors of the rainbow? That's a mnemonic in action. Next, step into the world of memory palaces. Imagine a familiar place, like your home. Mentally associate key concepts with specific locations within that space. When you need to recall the information, simply take a mental stroll through your palace. Chunking is all about breaking down large amounts of information into smaller, more manageable chunks. Think phone numbers or credit card numbers. We group digits together for easier recall. Apply this to study material by grouping related concepts. Association is key. Connect new information to something you already know. If you're learning about photosynthesis, link it to the memory of a sunny day in the park. The more vivid and personal the connection, the stronger the memory. Visualization is a powerful tool. Create mental images or diagrams to represent concepts. For example, if you're studying the human heart, visualize its chambers, valves, and blood flow. Storytelling can make even the dullest topics memorable. Weave facts and figures into engaging narratives. Our brains are wired for stories, making them a powerful tool for encoding and recalling information. Flashcards, particularly using a spaced repetition system like Anki, are your secret weapon. Create digital or physical flashcards with questions on one side and answers on the other. Regularly review them, focusing on the ones you find challenging. Rewriting notes from memory is a highly effective, yet often overlooked technique. After studying a section, put everything aside and try to rewrite the key points from memory. This active recall process strengthens neural connections. Practice tests aren't just for exam day. Test yourself regularly throughout the semester. This not only identifies areas that need more attention, but also simulates exam conditions, reducing anxiety and improving performance. Finally, prioritize sleep. Sleep is crucial for memory consolidation. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night, especially after intense study sessions. Your brain needs time to process and store information. Taking good notes is about so much more than just scribbling down everything your teacher says. In Phase 4, we're diving into the art of note-taking, techniques that will transform you from a passive listener into an active learner. Let's start with the gold standard, the Cornell note-taking system. Divide your page into 3 sections: notes, cues, and summary. Record your notes on the right, use the left column for cues and questions, and summarize key points at the bottom. Mind maps aren't just for learning, they're great for summarizing notes too. After a lecture or reading session, create a mind map to visually connect the key takeaways. Use colors, images, and branches to make it engaging and memorable. Next up, the outlining method. Organize your notes in a hierarchical structure using headings, subheadings, and bullet points. This helps you see the relationship between different topics and makes reviewing a breeze. Embrace the power of color coding. Use different colored pens or highlighters to categorize information. For example, use blue for definitions, green for examples, and orange for important dates. Bullet journals aren't just for productivity, they can be fantastic for note-taking. Use bullet points, symbols, and doodles to create visually appealing and organized notes. Go digital. Apps like Notion and Evernote offer powerful features for note-taking, organization, and collaboration. Create digital notebooks, embed multimedia, and access your notes from anywhere. If you're on the go or prefer auditory learning, try voice note summaries. After a lecture or study session, record yourself summarizing the key points in your own words. Focus on synthesizing, not transcribing. Avoid writing down everything verbatim. Listen for key concepts, supporting evidence, and connections between ideas. When it comes to highlighting, less is more. Resist the urge to highlight everything that seems remotely important. Instead, highlight only the most crucial keywords, phrases, or definitions. Finally, remember the golden rule: review and revise. Don't just take notes and forget about them. Review and revise your notes within 24 hours to solidify your understanding and identify any gaps. You've now got the 4 phases to master the art of studying. But, as a fellow knowledge enthusiast, I want to equip you with even more tools for success. So here's a bonus phase. 5 must-read books that will revolutionize the way you learn. First up, The Science of Self-Learning by Peter Hollins. This book delves into the science behind effective learning, covering techniques like spaced repetition, active recall, and memory palaces. It's like a user manual for your brain. Next, Make It Stick. The Science of Successful Learning by Brown, Roediger, and McDaniel. This book debunks common learning myths and provides evidence-based strategies for improving memory and retention. How to Read a Book by Mortimer Adler and Charles Van Doren is a classic for a reason. It's not just about speed reading, it's about reading for understanding, critical thinking, and extracting the most value from any book. Deep Work Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World by Cal Newport is a must-read for anyone who wants to improve their focus and productivity. Learn how to cultivate deep work habits, minimize distractions, and produce your best work. Finally, how to take smart notes. One simple technique to boost writing, learning and thinking for students, academics, and non-fiction book writers by Sanctury. This book introduces a powerful note-taking system that will transform the way you process information, generate ideas, and write more effectively. These books are packed with actionable insights and evidence-based strategies to help you learn faster, remember more, and achieve your academic goals. So there you have it, the 4 phases plus a bonus phase, to transform your study habits and unlock your true learning potential. Remember, you don't have to implement everything at once. Start with just one technique from one phase that resonates with you. Experiment, adapt, and find what works best for your learning style. If this video helped you, imagine what applying even one of these techniques could do. Start with just one phase today, and watch your results skyrocket.